What's up, Crypto for Life family? It's your boy James, aka Six8Jay. We've got an incredible show planned today, guys, and we're going to be talking about my favorite or my top 5. And I was looking at this going, my top 5, but as I was looking at my top 5, I was thinking maybe I need to talk about my top 10. Good Lord, there's so many great projects. Guys, we're going to talk about my top 5, and I might even throw my bonus 5 of what I'm holding and what I think has the potential to making people very wealthy. Before I get started, let me make sure I always cover that I am not a financial advisor. My name is James, aka Six8Jay. I've been in crypto since 2017. I'm documenting my journey in the evolution of money. I look up and who do I see? My man Shane Sullivan staring back at me with that gold star. Gold star, our first gold star member. Welcome, my brother. Beekeeper 69 in the house. My man Animo. You know I like that name. Animo. How he does it. Remember the guy from the Muppets? Animo. Great name, man. Anthony Wanders in the house. What's up, Crypto for Life? What's up, my brother? Good to see everyone here. Bullish Big D, my man, and Laurel Level, the first on the scene. Laurel Level. What's up, Crypto for Life? What's up, Six8Jay? Guys, we got an incredible show. Let's get right into it. The market cap, boring. Good Lord. The market cap, boring. I won't even waste y'all time, guys. We're at a 1.5. It was 1.5 yesterday. Bitcoin's right around that 26. It was around 26 yesterday. XRP following suit, 52 cents. It's going to go up and down, predicated off what Bitcoin is doing. Ethereum, 1645. Everything else the same. If you want to know what the market is, damn it, go back and look at yesterday's market. We're going to save some time today. When nothing's changed, what is there to talk about? Huh? It's the same across the board. You got a couple things pumping, not much. Everything's going to start retracing if Bitcoin retraces. Expect further downside if we do not, hold support. We're going to be heading down. A lot of people think we're heading down. A lot of people think we're heading up. Who knows? I don't know. Because a lot of times what I do know in this market is when you think something's going down, it goes up. When you think something's going up, it goes down. However, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. BRICS, monetary, rate hikes, real estate is at an all-time, no one can afford to even... I was reading something the other day where it says, you're better off renting. No one can afford to buy a home with these damn interest rates. I was reading another article where, I think it was Jersey, a girl and her, this 20-something-year-old girl and her fiance had an apartment in Jersey, and they were paying like almost $5,000 a month. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. $5,000 for a 2-bedroom, 1-bath? Good Lord. I think it was like $4,600. That's too much dang money. Good Lord. I'm just saying. So, prices are crazy, guys. And I said this yesterday. I said this the other day, man. When you look at me and my wife raising 6 kids, you used to be able to go to the grocery store with a couple $100 and fill up a basket. Literally. You literally could go back in the day with a couple $100 and get a basket full of food for your family of, family of 8 at that time. Today, at $200, we'll buy you a bag of Doritos and some dip and a Pepsi, maybe. Good Lord, let me stop. Guys, welcome to the greatest way. I wouldn't say to start your day because, god dang it, I'm a little bit late. I should have started at 9, but this is for all of you. I got just nothing but love for you, man. This is for all the Crypto for Life family. I got to start off with a little Tails. Tails!
Hey, look, 4 years and it's still no cheers. If you're selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is in illusion?
Hey.
How high will it go when the XRP get the moon in?
Yep.
It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one? Stack it up.
Woo! Boy, that's the way to start it. Bullish Big D in the house. Guys, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about the 5 coins that I think will get people to millions. Again, my 5 coins that I selected for myself. Not that will get people to millions. Let me refrain from that phrase. The 5 coins that I would choose if I had to start all over again. And I'm even going to take that a little further and put in my top 10. How about that? I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm going to talk about just me. This is me. Doesn't mean you. You might be out there chasing Pepe. I don't know, but not me. I'm just saying. We're going to talk about it. Yo, JC, the second person I've ever seen with a gold star. JC, my brother, Mr. Gold Star. Tails, you just missed it. Guess what I was rocking? Guess what I was rocking? You have no idea. I'm going to give you one guess. Tails, guess it.
Does it like it is.
Hey.
Got them switching gears, new Ferrari with the tents. On some bullet shit, stop crying, start buying, getting bags. I ain't lying. Money multiply.
Before I even go on, guys, you guys see what I'm drinking? You saw me with the little cream around the mouth? You saw all that? Trust me, I wasn't sniffing no white stuff. It's this drink right here. Y'all see this? What is that right here? See this? So your boy James Six8Jay, man, I'm telling you, I've been dedicated. And I got a lot to talk about, guys. We got to talk about BitBoy. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Just hang in there with me now. Guys, we were talking about health is wealth. And I'm going to tell you right now, what does it matter? That's like Tails making all the money in the world, becoming a multi-millionaire, but not. You got to stay healthy, man. You got to make sure that you're here for the long haul. I know a lot of you guys are young whippersnappers, compared to me. Good Lord, I'm not that old enough. But you got to take care of yourself. I don't care what. I've had friends pass away in their 30s. I've had people have, just crazy, man. I don't know if it's because of COVID. Look at LeBron's son that, cardiac arrest at 17, 18 years old. So the point I'm making is take care of yourself, which I know he does. That's maybe a bad example. But the point I'm making is you just never know, what life may throw you. And so in saying that, I've been on this, weight loss, trying to get healthy. And, one of the things we talked about this yesterday really quick. I'm going to say it again. It's one of the hardest things to really get into. Like when you're really trying, I know people say, well, no, it's not, just eat. No, it's hard. It's hard when you've had a bad diet. Like there's a time when I was speaking, I was traveling the world, I was at the best shape. I was in better shape at one point in my 40s than I was ever in my life. Even when I played pro basketball, I didn't have a body like that. And I literally built myself a LeBron James type body in my 40s. I'm telling you, it was crazy. There's pictures all over my social media. And the weight I was lifting was just nuts. But it's just so hard to get back there again. So I've been on that for like the last week or so, probably a couple weeks I would say maybe, and really just started the eating right process here over the last maybe like week to 8 days, and man, dropped 18 pounds already. My wife can see it. I can see it. I can see how my clothes are fitting differently. So I got a goal to be. I was at 1.284, guys, and it doesn't seem like a lot because I'm 6'8". Even those of you guys who saw me in Vegas probably said, "Well, good Lord, that's big." But for my frame, you couldn't really tell as much. I probably looked a little bit on the hefty side, not too much though. I mean, it's never really in my arms and legs. It's more right here, and it's more in my stomach. That's pretty much why I gained weight. So to lose, about died, no joke, yeah. Yeah, Anthony, when I hear you, brother, yeah, there's a lot of people, man, I've lost in the 30s and 40s and stuff like that. But the point I'm trying to make is I'm down 18. I'm excited. I'm staying on this whole regimen that I'm on right now. I'm drinking my shakes, watching what I eat, walking or going to the gym throughout the week. And so it's working. And so my goal is to hit 230. Right now, I went from 284 to 266. I'm really excited about that. So, shouts out for you, boy. Give me a little word of encouragement. Keep it going. All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Before we start talking about the coins that I'm excited about, let's go into a couple other things. Right now, Crypto Rover says, when Bitcoin was 69,000, countless friends and family reached out to me. Anybody feel like this? Can we the same weight? And I'm not 6'8". Come on, come on, Tails, huh? We were about to start the big boy crew, huh? Me and Tails, I'm gonna be managing Tails when this whole market blows up, and I was thinking about calling it Big Boy Management. I mean, a big boy. Good Lord, big. About to drop some weight here. So, but has anybody ever had this story? Guys, think about this. Think about how many of you guys who've been into crypto have dealt with this. Thank you so much, Anthony. When that means the world to me. I'm gonna tell you, the mind is the hardest thing to get right. Andrew T, what's up, my brother? Getting myself mentally right. To watch what I eat, because I'm telling you, it was so, when you don't do a lot during the day, sitting around grabbing stuff all during the day, watching TV with your dogs, dude. I mean, it's and then I start moving around, and then my wife Jeanette, my queen, is what really inspired me. I gotta be honest, Jeanette really inspired me. She was going, and we were both going. I stopped going, and then she just kept going. I started seeing her drive. I said, okay, hold on a second. Now my baby can't be the only sexy one in the house. I'm a sexy. I'm too sexy for my. Let me stop. And so, yeah. Anyway, so the mind is the thing that you got to work on. And once I got my mind into it, and I was like, okay, I'm there. Boom. It was like now I'm like, I found that that mindset that I had back when I was in my 40s. I found the mindset again, and it's like I'm like, oh my God, this is like I'm in the zone now. That's what it is. I'm like in this zone of losing weight, and it was so hard to get into that zone, but I'm there in a major way too. I'm like super excited about it. So anyways, Crypto Rover made this comment, and I feel like a lot of us feel this way in our crypto journey. When Bitcoin was 69,000, countless friends and family reached out to me. At 16,000, not a single message came in. Isn't that pretty much how crypto works, guys? Like everyone was like, "Oh my God, 69," and they saw us. We were living it up, Tails. I'm telling you, if me and Tails was kicking it back in 2021, I know we knew each other. Boy, we was kicking it tough back then. Tails, y'all saw the videos, boy. James was turned up in 2020. I was turned up. Good Lord. buying like a car a week. Let me stop. So the point I'm making, guys, is it always happens when everything is going great. Everybody's, oh my God, oh my God. And when things going bad, it's almost like, I told you so. I ain't calling them. I knew that thing was going to go down. It says once it hits 100,000, they'll just say, I was lucky. I love this. That's awesome, Crypto Rover. Guys, let's get to the big topic. I see a lot of you guys in the chat talking about this right now. And I'm gonna read it for those of you guys who may not know, but most people do know if you're on X, which is Twitter X, whatever you want to call it. I'm so used to calling it Twitter. Just in, YouTuber BitBoy Ben Armstrong has been fired from his own company, BitBoy Crypto, citing financial damage and substance abuse. This kind of opens up a little bit more. I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna kind of tell you my thoughts on it. Yesterday, BJ Investment Holdings, the parent company of Hit Network, which was who they were in conjunction with, BitBoy had expanded to a whole nother level. And they had some really big things they were working on. BJ Investment Holdings, the parent company of Hit Network, took decisive legal action in removing Ben Armstrong from the company and specifically the BitBoy Crypto brand. And there's a link right here if you guys want to get into watching that. It says the difficult decision is a accumulation. Now, when they say accumulation of prolonged effort to help Ben during his relapse. That means they've been at this for a while. There's a lot of stuff you may not see or understand why a person's doing this, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute, as well as reconcile the emotional, physical, and financial damage he has done to the employees of Hit Network and the BitBoy Crypto community. Now, you guys got to understand something, guys. Yeah, this is real, and it's not FUD. This is real. I mean, and there's a lot of big YouTubers going around commenting on this, and those who are friends with Ben or who are supporters of Ben have. I saw many people sending prayers and stuff. First of all, guys, this is hard because Ben built a mega brand. He built a mega brand, which most people would love. I mean, even myself, even though that's not my goal, I guess I would say, like right now, like, oh my God, let me get it. Because if that was the case, I would be throwing all kinds of money into advertising. The reason that my channel is where it's at right now, because I was like, nah. I hired a couple people. They were doing things the way I didn't want it to be done. And, but, I could go out there and spend 20, 30 grand and won't even blink. God knows I wouldn't even blink. And it would get my channel on that level. But then the commitment being on, there's just so much to that. So I like where I'm at right now. It works out, and if it grows organically, God bless me and everyone around me here with Crypto Fly. But for right now, I'm where I'm at. Now, I say that because BitBoy took off to this thing. You hear a lot of people talk about how he started. It exploded. He's got a certain way he does his show is brought a lot of attention to him, and they built a juggernaut of a platform, right? With YouTube, with Twitter, with everything that he's done. The guy's huge, and because of that, he's gotten certain partnerships, and I think what happens, guys, is some people just don't know how to handle success. And I don't say that to be mean, but you ever hear the old saying where they say money only magnifies who you are? It will only magnify the good that you do or the problem that you have. And I'm not here to, I hear what you're saying, Animal, BitBoy's unethical. I'm not gonna get into any of that. What I'll say is this, because there's a lot of people that feel a certain way, and I can't say everything I've seen them do is on point or not on point. I'm not here to bash them, brother. I'm not here to bash them. What I'm here to say is that's tough. Carmichael, what's up, my brother? Welcome to the stream. It's tough, man, when you built something like that and to see yourself removed from it. And I think the reason that this is happening to him is because if you heard BitBoy's story, he talks about coming from nothing. He talks about having addictions in the beginning. He talks about coming from a very dark time. And crypto was kind of like his saving grace. It's something he poured his heart and soul into. He had a tremendous amount of success. Even with like his the company, was it Stake or something like that he has a partnership with, they gave the guy like a Lamborghini. The guy gets so much money. The guy's made so much money. I think at the top of 2021, Ben said he had made upwards of around $31 million or so. And that's a lot of money. And, the guy lives in like a mansion. He bought himself like a little mansion out there where he's at. He's driving Lamborghinis and all kinds of stuff like this. And it's just hard to it kind of reminds me of these guys who go in the NFL or the NBA or whatever the case may be. They come straight off the streets. They got no training. They got bad habits. No one's helped them with those habits. And then you magnify that with millions of dollars, and then you wonder why people like, you guys remember the guy from what was the guy from the Patriots, Alex Rodriguez or something, whatever, Alex something Hernandez, what's his name? Like Aaron Hernandez, right? Aaron Hernandez, and the guy was still being a thug. He was still being a thug, roughing people up, allegedly killed people. He was convicted for killing people. I mean, this guy was a tight end starting, like I think he was rotating in and out with Gronk. They were 1-2 duo for the world champion Patriots, and this guy couldn't get his stuff together because no one worked on that mind. No one worked on healing him for whatever demons he had, and so my heart goes out to my heart goes out to him because the guy's got a wife and kids. I know this can't be easy for him. I don't know Ben personally, but he seemed like a guy, like I said, that just he's been through the hard knocks. He's been through a rough life and substance abuse, and that money probably only magnified because if you read the article again, what it says is, it's been ongoing, right? The word they used was a culmination of prolonged effort. So it was a prolonged, meaning that they've been dealing with this for a while. And you can look at it, man. I mean, look, people who are typically on some type of substance abuse, they can be very moody. They can be very, volatile. Very, there's a lot of stuff that when I think back of his demeanor and just, like, I remember he was going on a rant about FTX and some other things. You can kind of see some things there. Like I said, I don't know him personally, but obviously the people who are closest to him, they're putting it right here. They're saying that, it's caused emotional, physical, and financial damage that he's done to the company, to the employees. So he must have been flying off the hook, going off on people. Drugs make you do that, man. So again, I'm not trying to break it down. I don't know him like that. We've conversated through text messages on my DM. I got him in my Twitter. We've messaged each other. We've talked about him coming on the show. Where's he at, BitBoy? It was always cool, always very supportive. Always, let me know, hey, once you get this thing cracking, I'll be happy to come on. What the hell's my messages at? Damn, they stopped my message after July. What happened here? Oh well, I was gonna show the messages between me and him, but super cool dude. Always responded. Always had, so it's sad. It's sad that he's gone through that. And shouts out, prayer. All from me to him in this situation. I'm just gonna pray for the brother, and that's all I can really say. And so like I said, I don't know what damages it's caused, but for you to be removed from something that you started, you know how hard that, how devastating. And I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't make the situation worse. That's horrific. I don't know what he had set up. If he had like a board, if he had, he obviously had a corporation. And I don't know how they got to fire him from his old deal. He must have had some kind of like board members or something that did it in the betterment of the company. Or sometimes what happens is when people partner up with you, you give a stake of your company up. And so he might have owned a certain percentage, but if everyone rallies together, they probably voted him out or whatever. What's up, Selma Fudge? So that's just a typo. His last one. Okay, what do you say? BitBoy is all a play. Check this out. Since he started giving love to XRP, they can him typo. Since he started, they can go back and listen to him live last week and the week and a half ago. Yeah, they got his name and about make money from it. Just Jason, what's up? Just Jason, what's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. So I don't know what the whole story is behind BitBoy. Again, it's just a set. Like, I don't know if it's a game. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe Carmichael knows more than I know. I just caught it, started reading up on it, and figured I'll just talk about it because everybody's talking about it. I don't think it's anything to highlight. I don't think it's anything to make fun of. I don't care what he's done in the past. I don't wish that on anyone. I don't wish anyone to have any kind of drug problem or any type of problem like that. So, you know, I hope he gets through it. I hope it all works out. It's very sad because I know the guy's built something phenomenal. Substance addiction is, yeah, it's real, man. And, you know, I've got family who's been on that, family who's lost everything behind it. So it's not my first dealing, you know, I've had it hit home like probably many of you guys have as well. Thank you so much, Just Jason, Game Protocol. I appreciate you, Just Jason. Thanks for showing up, my brother. Thanks for hanging out with us. Welcome to the Crypto for Life family. Make sure if you get a chance, you check out our crypto. If somebody can post our Crypto for Life Telegram, check us out. We got an amazing family. There's some celebrities in there. There's some other people. We're a tight-knit, small family. Obviously, you don't see a 1,000 people on here. Well, I've been in crypto since 2017. I've only been doing this maybe for about 8 months now. And we keep it tight-knit, right? We keep it tight-knit. So we appreciate all you guys that are here supporting the family. Let's get into some more information here. Fantastic. It says, what is this? This company here, I don't know exactly how to pronounce that, but it looks like XU or something like that will be secured by its native token. XRP currency code XRP Plus, empowered by better tokenomics design to reward validators and support smart contracts. Okay, all right. So I know Crypto Erie, she's typically on point. She calls out bull crap. So if she sees something that's not on point, she normally doesn't even tweet about it. So that tells me she's done her research on this right here. So this is talking about XRP Labs. It says we are proud to be a part of the, I think you say XU, I don't know how to even say that word there, network as launch participant. As stated earlier, we will support multiple chains that use the XRPL protocol, and our commitment to the main XRP remains steadfast. That's awesome, guys. So that's cool. It's always good to hear. I kind of stopped reading a lot of stuff with XRP or anything because it's just so much out there, and like unless you validate half the stuff, that's why, like I said, Crypto Area is pretty good about validating stuff. I like this little deal she has here. It says 7 seconds. That's it. In and out. Boom. Let's listen to what this brother's saying. I like this.
We use mainly XRP, Ripple XRP.
Ripple, yeah.
But we do it for a good reason. It's very quick.
Yeah.
And the cost of transacting is quite low, or very low. So typically we're only in crypto for 7 seconds. That's it.
7 seconds.
7 seconds. That's it. So we're in and out. So you put your rand in, and your pounds out, and it's gone from rands to XRP, XRP to...
Isn't that crazy that they're in and out in 7 seconds? In and out in 7 seconds. That's crazy. So from the time that they transfer money, it's boom, boom, and that's just amazing, guys. That's absolutely amazing. I love it. So that just kind of validates, you know, and lets us know that we're in the right asset, aren't we? James, I am not seeing your screen. Huh? Is there a problem with my screen, guys? Oh, I see what you're saying. It's stuck on. Ooh, you're right, Anthony Wanner. Okay, let me get out of here. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. Anthony Wanner, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. You see it now? There you go. You can see it now, Anthony Wanner. Can you see it now? So did you guys miss this video, the in and out video? Guys, you guys missed everything I was talking about with BitBoy and everything else. I had this picture up here. I was reading everything. So you guys missed this whole article, huh? My bad, guys. So this is the article. If you guys go to my Twitter, I wasn't even paying attention that on my my screen it wasn't showing up. My bad. I had a split screen up here on top, and the split screen that normally I have one screen that has all the market, all the prices up here, and I have two screens down here. And I tried to split the screen earlier today, and it kind of messed me up. So it threw me off. That's what happened. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. So, yeah, this is what I was reading from with BitBoy, and his whole situation is so sad. This is what I was reading from Crypto Erie, and this is a video that I just... Were you guys able to hear the video, Anthony Wanner? Did you at least hear it? I suffer from addiction to crypto. Tell you stupid. Crypto. Oh, tell us. This is to help you with your addiction, brother. I hope this helps you out, okay? Take two XRP pills and listen to this.
Call it rocket science. I'm so tired of this crypto control. You already know, basically let money go. Swimming in the dough as you see gets exposed. Tomorrow's the day we gon'.
I don't know if you guys heard my my live with Chris Moore yesterday, And I was talking about exactly that. Now, I don't want to make any light or any, I'm not making fun of Ben or anything like that, but I'm just going to comment off what Tell says. I low-key feel like I got addicted to crypto, but that's not just crypto. It was that way in sports. I became just infatuated with sports and getting better. Whether it was business, whether it was my stores, whether it was getting on stage, whether it was acting, whether it was owning my own music studio, whatever it was, I wanted to be the very best at it. And if I couldn't be the best at it, then I moved on to something different, right? Never failed, but just always saw, okay, well, this is great. I'm doing well at this, but I need to go find something I'm even better at. And so when I found crypto, it was game over for sure. So I definitely agree with you on that, Tails. I agree with you on that. Let's see here. John Deaton talking about some more stuff with XRP. I'm kind of getting to the point now, guys, where I'm going to be, hello, my beautiful Queen Jeanette. Love her so much. For those of you guys who don't know, that's my Queen Jeanette. Say hello to my beautiful lady. So, guys, I've gotten to the point where I don't want to be one of those guys just like a Max and just keep talking about the same thing over and over. So there's a lot of great stuff here. We're already coming up on 30 minutes. I'm not going to get... This is funny as hell. That dude's face is just amazing. I like that guy. Great actor. I'm going to show this real quick. I thought this was kind of dope before I get into my coins. This is... I don't know if you guys remember Dwight Howard that played for the Magic, and then he's been everywhere lately. The Lakers, I think he's over in China now. But he was showing a guy how he has a ring, his championship ring. I don't know if this is bull crap or if they actually got his ring to turn on his car, but the way they did it, now I can't see if anybody's in there cranking it up, so I don't know if it's real or not. But they got cameras out here like it's real, but that'd be kind of crazy. He's got a Rolls Royce, and to start it, he taps his ring on the front of the hood here. That's crazy.
Well, if you put the ring on the trophy, it's starting the car.
That's cat.
No, that's right.
No, that's cat. Okay.
Bro! Well, if you put the ring on the trophy, it's starting the car.
That's cat.
No, that's right.
No, that's cat. Okay.
Now, look, I don't normally get all hyped up over stuff like that, but I do like my toys, and one of my biggest toys are cars. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when XRP moons, I might have to go out with Tails and get us a couple XRP rings, and I'm definitely gonna be touching on the front of something to get it started. That's just too raw. I'm a big car guy. I've never seen that before. I've seen a lot of stuff. Start your car with your phone. I've seen a lot of stuff, but touch it on the front of the emblem like that to start. That's ridiculous. Jason, just Jason. Appreciate you being here, my man. Who else is here? Shubham. Hi there. Want to work with you as a thumbnail designer. Okay. Shubham, thank you so much for being on the show, my brother. You can DM one of our mods here, and they will be happy to get any information that you have. We can go from there, my man. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for your support. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. What's my 5 top coins? Okay, let's get into it. Come on now. Let's get into it. Huh? What in my opinion, is the best? And here's the thing. It's not saying... Well, I guess I don't want... In me saying my top 5, and then I'm going to go back and put a bonus 5 on top of that, because I think it's more like the top 10, but I just put top 5. But when I started looking at the top 5, I was like, damn, I can't do that. I got to go with more than that. But my number one coin right now, as of right now, and this is not just predicated off of the holding, because I hold a lot of these coins, right? I think Bitcoin is going to be great, but how much Bitcoin do you need that you need to be a millionaire in this next bull run? That's the problem, and can people afford it, right? So if I'm talking to a version of me that doesn't have a lot of money, I'm going to go ahead and tell me what's the greatest chance that you have of becoming a millionaire in this next bull run. Predicated, not just off of price. Come on now. We're smarter than that. Right, Boulder Big D? We're too smart for that. But also predicated off of the utility, the partnerships, the use case, and what problems that is solving right now in the short term. I think right now, in all this chaos and confusion, there are some coins that are going to explode, in my opinion. Okay? So, and it's because of those factors that I just mentioned, right? My number one coin right now, and my biggest holding by far is XRP. Now, does it mean I don't have any other coins? No. But after the 2.5 year, 2.7 year, whatever it was, a lawsuit, the victory that they got, after following him an email release, which was June 13th, the obviously being deemed not a security from the court legally, the only non-security digital asset in the world, July 13th that came. I increased my position even before that. I knew where it was going. Been a long time XRP holder, but at that point I realized that, oh my gosh, this is going to be huge, right? And the appeals and all of that stuff, I don't care about any of that stuff because it's just all, it's like the aftermath. You knew that was going to happen, but it's like their chances of getting Judge Torres. So those of you guys don't know, Judge Annalisa Torres, who's had 50 some odd, I can't remember the number. I know it's under 60 summary judgments, and none of them have been overturned. None of them. She has a perfect 0 overturned record. Whereas Ratkoff, I think it's Ratkoff, the guy who was judging the Luna case, out of the 60 something odd, whatever, summary judgment, whatever it was that he had, I think it was like 40% of his rulings have been turned over, overturned. It's ridiculous. So I'm really bullish on XRP and the fact that it's solving an issue. And the issue that it solves is the biggest issue we're having in this world today, which is monetary. Monetary. Not only with the fact that you see what BRICS is doing. I'm not going to say, oh, they're going to be back. I'm just saying, well, you see what happened with BRICS. You see what's going on with ISO 2022. You see what's happening with the dollar. And the fact that the one problem that they all have in common is how to make all that money communicate and work efficiently. So, my biggest bag is XRP too. So XRP is going to be my number one asset, guys. And I'm not gonna dive into everything as far as what they do and everything else because I'm definitely going to stay under my hour. My next asset, and I'm just going to go down the list. And guys, this is in no order. I did XRP because obviously for me that's my biggest holding. The next one that I will probably say, this is going to be number 2. So you guys remind me because I might lose count of where I'm at. Doggone it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in this order, but again, it's based off of price, it's based off of potential, and all those type of things. I'm going to go to XLM, right? So we got XLM. Obviously, the price right now is 11 cents. That's a lot. You have a lot better chance of getting a big bag of that than you have Bitcoin or Ethereum or some other coin that you're believing in that's a lot higher. Now, there are a lot of you guys are going to throw in a comment, well, what about this? What about this coin and that coin and this 0.00? I get it. That's not what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's hard to have conversations, and I'm not talking about you, but I'm just saying that there's times where it's hard to have conversations with people that truly understand what's happening. And I'm not going to bet my family's future on bull crap. I'm not going to do it. So if your comment, which no one has made a comment, if a comment comes in, well, look at Pepe. Well, God dang it. God bless you. God bless you in that journey. I hope it works out for you. Okay? But I'm talking about my top 5. So XRP is first. XLM is next. The next one I'm going to put in is XDC. The potential of XDC is extraordinary. Again, the price is about 5 cents. It's almost double from where it was at 3 cents. You guys can obviously see about where we at about a few months ago. I mean, you go back a few months ago, this thing had been sitting at 3 cents the whole time up until just June 8th. Right around June 8th, June 16th. Right around June. I'm sorry. There you go. Is that June? That's July 17th. It mooned. So right around July. That's I guess right after XRP moon, it boom, caught some momentum and boom, went up. So XDC is my next one. I'm not going to get into why because that'll take too long trying to do a breakdown of each coin. My next coin is going to be, this is just, again, this doesn't mean it has to work out there. So I set my top 5, right? My top 5s. One of my top 5 is going to be, that I think is, I got to think about this for a second. Good Lord. Because I'm going to do 10 of them. Because it's hard to do 5. I'm going to have to put Shiba there. No, I'm going to take Shiba. No, I'm going to do XDC, XLM. I can't be biased because that would be me being biased because I got a big old bag of it. I'm going to do XRP, XLM, XDC, and the next one I'm going to go after is Polkadot. I think DOT's going to be a big, big deal. Okay, that'll be number, what was that? Is that 4? Okay, is that 4? I'm gonna do 5. I'm gonna have to go with, and again, I know a lot of people, man, got some coins because there's a lot of them that I see down here that will be in my top as well. I'm gonna have to go. I think Matic has crazy potential, right? So that's gonna be, and I'm not saying number 5 in the fact that it has to be my top 5. I'm gonna do top 10 now because doggone it, there's a lot of them. It's hard, man, when you're hungry and you understand. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna do H bar, right? I'm gonna do H bar. So anybody can tell me what I said so far? Is XRP, XLM, XDC, Polkadot, and Matic, right? That's 5. So I'm gonna do 10. I'm gonna do 10 because I gotta change it. It's hard because I got a lot of these coins. I'm gonna go Shiba, 6. I gotta go with Shiba, man. Shiba. The potential Shiba has already been crazy for me, and it's gonna be even more crazy in my opinion because again, look at what Doge did. If Shiba gets any type of major adoption, it's going to be, and even just in the next bull run, I think it's going to do very, very well. So we got XRP, somebody help me here, XLM, XDC, Polkadot, Matic, Shiba. Is that 6? H bar 7. I think, oh my God, that's a hard one too. I'm going to go VeChain. I got to go VeChain because the potential for VeChain is huge. 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 So far, if anybody can type that out, because I know I'm going to forget what I just said. Andrew T, can somebody type that out so far? What I got so far? Somebody help me with this. I got XRP, XLM, XDC. What else did I say? Dot, Matic, Shiba, VeChain, HBAR. Oh, good Lord. You can see how prepared I was for this one. Chainlink. Chainlink. Guys, don't sleep on Chainlink. Don't sleep on Chainlink. I'm going to have to put Chainlink in that top. That's my top 9 right there, Chainlink. Do not sleep on Chainlink. Okay? There's some good ones in there. I know, yeah, okay, thank you so much, Bullet Big D. So XRP, XLM, XDC, Polkadot, Matic, HBAR, Shiba, VET. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 was, I just said something for 9. What did I just say for 9? Chainlink. Link. Okay, so Link is number 9. And guys, I'm going to be honest with you. It's tough because I got so many more coins that I'm going to say right now. I got so many more coins that I'm going to say. So many more. But if I was to bet on another one, if I was to bet on this last one, guys, I'm going to have to say it's Crow. Crow. Right? And the only reason I say Crow is because Crow almost hit $1 last bull run. It almost hit $1 last bull run. So I know you're thinking to yourself, well, good Lord, what is that? That's a sustain. Okay, the chain. Thank you so much, Bullish Big D. So we've got XRP, XLM, XCC, Polkadot, Matic, HBAR, Shiba, VET, Chainlink, and Crow. Is that 5? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. Now, when I say my top 5 or top 10, you know why I even thought about this, guys? It wasn't just for content because I get so many people that DM me. I get so many people that DM me. And I don't even talk about the people because that's between you and myself and you guys who DM me, whatever it is, right? But it made me think to myself, people really want to know what's the top coin. Because here's the thing, guys. It's something that I was told a long time ago, and I'm going to have to say it with this. In life, when you're trying to do business, and you say, man, I got this, I got a shoe company, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I got this, I'm doing DJ, I got the car lot. Sometimes when you're a master of too many things, you become a master of nothing. And I think it's the same way. We put ourselves in position to have a whole lot of very small positions, and then and I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's happened to me. Now I had bigger amounts in some of these coins, so as a whole, it equated to ridiculous money. And but you know what I did, guys? I here over the last year, I started consolidating my positions on certain assets. I started letting go certain things. And I'm not, this is not financial advice, Bullish Big D, anybody that's here, this is not financial advice. But it's not financial advice, so how do I say this? What I would challenge you to do. There you go, challenge. Is that a good word? Can I use that word? Challenge? JC, is that all right? What I would challenge you to do is to go back and continue, because with investing, you have to always go back and reassess your investment. I would challenge you to take whatever you invested in and start comparing the projects so that you can find the ones that are more likely. Now, it all depends on how much money you got. If you're the kind of person, I got 100,000 here and I got 600,000 in that, and I got 100,000 there, and I got 50,000 in that, I got 10. If you got that type of portfolio, if you're doing it, if you're investing in that type of, if you've got that type of buying power, which not everyone does, which is why I was in so many different assets, because I don't believe in buying something, having, this much or that much. And I'm not going to say numbers because I don't want to offend anyone, but whatever, you could have $1,000 total. But if you got $1,000 and you're putting $10 in a whole bunch of different, if you got $1,000 and you're putting, like $20 in 100 different assets, I don't know how that's going to work out for you. I don't know how that's going to work out for you. God bless you. And I'm not saying it won't work out for you, because good Lord, look, $20 worth of XRP would be what? What is that, like 40 XRP, give or take right now? And 40 XRP, if it hit one day $1,000, that's $40,000. So I'm not saying it can't change somebody's life. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. There's a lot of good ones. Crypto. So Crypto Tail says my top 10 is XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR. A lot of the ones I said, Matic. DAG is another one that I had a lot of money in. Atom, another good one. Atom's old school OG. EWT, which is Energy Web Token. That's another big one that crypto. What's his name? The brother that's real big on that. Chico Crypto or Tyler over at Chico Crypto. Don't spread yourself too thin. So, like Tail said, like it depends on how much money you got. If you got $1,000 and you're trying to make that work with 10 coins, so now you got $100 a coin. I don't know. Like if I had $1,000 and that's all I had to my name, period, my whole portfolio was $1,000, I would not be in 10 coins. I would not be in 10 coins. There's no way in hell I would be in 10 coins. Because what happens with people who have $1,000 is, instead of looking at the most likely way to have success, because you could have success if something goes up and take profit and then do your 25, 50 profit taking and then get back in. The next thing you know, that 1,000 is, 2,000, and then it's 5,000, and then it's 10,000, and then it's 50,000. So there's a way to make your money grow. But for a person who's a long-term hodler, and you got $1,000 in 10 assets, that's going to be a long time you're going to be waiting. A long time. And I hate to say it, but it is. So for me, if I had $1,000, or if your dollar cost averaging, obviously you don't need to have 1,000 up front. You can just do, hey, I'm going to do 50 a week. I'm going to do 100 a week, or whatever it is. Start off by having, accumulation better than overextending. That's right, Crypto Tail. So my whole thing was look at your top 5 coins. That's why I had to think about this and I put top 5, because my top 5 off the back, if I had $1,000 right now, if I had $1,000 and that's all I have right now, I might even have a top 5 I think I would do. So it would be XRP, XLM, XDC, because of the potential and the small amount of money I got, I'm gonna say Shiba, only because of the upside potential that could bring if it does moon to like a penny or more. So XDC, XRP, XLM, Shiba, and if I was to pick another one that, again, every coin I mentioned should be explosive. The only one that won't, in my opinion, may not have the same type of gasoline or a potential of explosion behind it is Shiba out of the 4 that I named already. Because XRP, come on, man, we already know. We already, if you're on this channel, if you got 2 ears, if you got any kind of common sense about yourself, you know that XRP is the one, period. The apple of crypto. XDC is following suit with the things that they put together. Utility, crazy. Partnerships, crazy. XLM, crazy. I say Shiba, and I put Shiba as that 4th coin because of the potential that it has by dropping zeros, right? So if I was going to stack my first 5, that's what I would be. My last one, because of what it can do, potentially do it, and I'm trying to. Here's the problem. I wouldn't pick certain coins. Like I wouldn't pick Doge over Dot, Polka Dot. But the price of Dot, for an example, you're not going to get as much as you would with Doge, right? So you would have to try to figure out, because, again, what Doge has for it is Elon, and the fact that now he's got this, X platform. He's talking about making this all-inclusive app that will be the best way of dealing with money around the world and all the stuff he's claiming. Well, if he utilizes Doge for that, Doge can explode. So Doge, with that potential alone, knowing that he feels that way and he's that passionate about Doge, and he's in my opinion, one of the most brilliant people in the world with plans that are bigger. I mean, the guy dreams big and he makes it all happen. And if he wasn't iconically the guy behind Tesla and Neuralink and SpaceX, and I mean, the guy's just a bona fide billionaire, probably going to be one of the first trillionaires in the world. Genius. And when anyone like that has favor over a coin, I got to include that coin. So for me, Doge would be in, and I know I didn't say it in the top 10, but somehow, some way, I would have to try to squeeze that into your portfolio. So yeah, XRP, XLM, XDC, Shiba, and God, I think the next one will be hard, because I think a lot of these coins are going to have global adoption very soon. Do I think that? And so I would look for that fifth coin to be something so crazy like that, and I would think that maybe H-bar would be the one. I think H-bar would be the one. I think H-bar. I think if I had to pick the top four, honestly, it would be XRP, XLM, XDC, H-bar, and I say Shiba Animal. Now Shiba. So Animal's asking. That's a great question, Animal, because I'm struggling with that. I love when people say things that kind of ties me up. I love it. When people say, well, "Damn it, you didn't say VTHO. Go to hell, James." I got those coins. I got them. That's not what I'm talking about. If you think for a minute that again, like I said, I'm just gonna stop there, because there's coin that I invest in things not just based off of what there's so many different reasons, right, of breaking a coin down and what it has the potential to do in the partnerships and the use cases and the short-term things that it's solving and the long-term things it's going to solve and the importance that it can have. Don't forget scaling coins. Yeah, I got you, JC. And so, but I'm also investing from a perspective of my family's future. So, man, I'm talking about when you're dealing with that money, you don't want to be going around gambling like you put in a slot machine. So I'm not slot machine investing. I think when you invest into certain things, like certain, and I'm not going to name a coin because I don't piss anybody off, but I'll name one. I'll put Pepe. I think that's a slot machine gamble, because what does it really do? Well, James, they said, F the they said. F the they said. F the timelines. F the doggone, because there's a whole lot of people that gave a whole lot of predictions and a whole lot of roadmaps that never came into fruition, and they're gone, and they'll probably be part of the 90% that will never make it. I'm just keeping it 100, guys. So when I invest in stuff, it's things that I know for a shadow of a doubt. Brad Garlinghouse knows guys in out there, in a nightclub, smacking somebody in the booty and spinning out in Lamborghinis and going to Gucci stores and showing their grills. And because trust me, if that's what they were doing, they wouldn't get none of my damn money. They wouldn't get none of my damn money. I don't care who you are. I don't care what it is. People don't invest in Starbucks because they're doing that. People don't invest in Apple because they're doing this. People don't invest in Jeff Bezos because he did. No, people invest in people who are doing things the right way. They're juggernauts. They've got the greatest partners in the utilities, and they got something that actually people need. And I'm telling you guys that when you're looking at any asset, make sure that you do your homework, you do your due diligence, and you don't go based off of, well, if that just moves up, if it drops 2 zeros, I'll be a millionaire. It drops 5 zeros. Don't invest like that, because you might as well just go to the damn casino. I ain't gonna lie. You might as well go to the damn casino. It's funny. We haven't mentioned BTC yet. No. But you want to know why, Anthony Weiner? Because it's the obvious. It's someone listen to me. So here's a question. Here's something I want to ask you guys. And this it may mess some of you guys, but some of you guys might already get this. To get off KuCoin. Okay, KYC got me iron. Yes, but you can put VTHO. There's a wallet for VTHO. I got to remember what that wallet was that I put VTHO in. It was I got to look at my phone, but there's a wallet you can actually transfer VTHO into. But okay. So let me talk about. So watch this. If you're a smart investor, and please, I want you guys to tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, say I'm wrong. Crypto Tales and guys, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay. When you make this big money, this monster money. I don't know if anyone's thought about this. Let's say you make millions of dollars in crypto, Andrew T. You get into XRP, you make millions. Where do you put that money at? Like, what is your store of value? Where do you put that money at? Do you put it back in the US dollar? Where do you put it at, Andrew T? That's my, or anyone is here. That's my question. Where do you put it at? For me, where I've positioned myself as I'm making millions of dollars in the future, or more millions of dollars in the future, where am I going to convert that back to? The dollar? Hell no. Right? You're gonna probably put it in either stable coin, right? Which I think is going to be very interesting to see where that goes, so that you can spend it and it keeps its value, whatever. Or you're going to put it back where? Bitcoin. So the reason, kind of going back to what Anthony Winter says, you said it's funny how we didn't talk about Bitcoin. I think everyone here at some point is going to have Bitcoin and don't even realize how they're going to have it. If like, what I mean by that is, if you're smart and you're taking, they say take your gains and maybe invest in other things like real estate, which is something that I started doing. Investing in land, investing in property. So some of my crypto has been able to buy me that as well. He said, read my question I wrote. Okay. Shouts out to JC. Don't forget, for 6-month membership, it says, which coins would you move into after taking profits from? Which coins would you move into after taking profits from top 5? Okay, there you go, my man. So see, this dude is a freaking, Tail's as smart as hell. Tail, you're a smart dude. Because Tail might have asked that question before I even start running on about what I do. So you asked a question, and I mean, your question is what I just answered. If I'm taking profits out of my top 5 or top 10, whatever those assets are, right? Because I got more than that. I'm moving my profits either a percent. So you know how we talk about the 70-20-10 dollar cost average, and then based off the 70-20-10 is 70 even, plus and minus, depends on the importance of that coin or you know the strength of the part. I mean, not the partnership, but the company, what have you. So I got my 70, like Bitcoin's a 70 plus, XRP's a 70 plus. Some coin might be a 70 minus 20 plus 20 minus 20. You guys remember how we did that? Okay. Well, the 25, 25, 50 take profit. The same way I'm taking profit is the same way I'm going to store it. So if I'm taking profit 25, 25, 50, right, as it goes up, 25, 25, 50, it drops down, I invest back in that 25, 20, right? I explained that before. If you haven't saw it, look at some other videos. Maybe we'll do another one again soon. As I'm taking profit, I'm also not going to put all my money into a stable coin. I'm going to have that money continuously work for me through Bitcoin. You guys get that? I've been buying Bitcoin since 3,000, haven't sold. So JC knows. So the point I'm making is that when you start getting these millions of dollars, where do you want to put that money? In a financial institution? I don't think so. So for me, I have whatever amount I need to live on, or whatever amount I need to take care of bills, or if I'm going to be buying this and that, I'll put that into maybe stable. If that's what I'm going to be doing, fairly quickly, I'm going to take a percentage of those profits because I want to be able to hold on to those profits to reinsert them. And I've talked about this in the past, to reinsert them into when there's dips. Because if you think for a minute we're going to have a bull run that's go woo, and we're going to step there, hell no. The day we see a $10 XRP, it's going to retrace. The day we see a $5 XRP, it's going to retrace. The day we see a $100 XRP, it's going to retrace. I think there's going to be a time at some point where we won't go as low as we were before, predicate off of adoption. Let me explain that. CKaz, what's up, my brother? Hit the smash and like button, guys. Thank you so much, my brother. CKaz on fire. So think about it like this. The more, let me give you an example. Like right now, we know XRP went up to 90-something cents based off the July 13th hype or ruling, and it came down. And I was having this conversation with someone the other day, is that there's going to be a time when, let's say, for example, you start seeing global, let's say they said XRP is going to be a part of Transfer Money, ISO 2022, or BRICS, or something like that. There's going to be a point where it hits a level, it ain't never coming back down from that level. Because of the adoption, right? So there's going to be a time when you see all these billions and trillions of dollars going into crypto, there's going to be a time you might see Bitcoin at $1 million, and because how many people are involved in it, it's not going to be those big swings like you saw before. I talked about this before. There might be a time you see Bitcoin at 150 grand, and you ain't never going to see a $20,000 Bitcoin again. You ain't never going to see a $50,000 Bitcoin again. Because once it clicks, more countries, think about it. Let's say BlackRock gets an ETF, and Fidelity and JP Morgan and everyone's in it. And you look up, and everywhere you look is Bitcoin. Look, there's going to be a time, I'm going to promise you this. I don't know a whole lot, but I can tell you what, that damn thing ain't going to be so volatile at some point. Now, it will have it up and down because that's just the way, there could be global events, whatever. It couldn't go up and down. But the more adoption, the more that money that's sitting around there in limbo, and a lot of these fraudsters and hucksters and tricksters are controlling, and that money goes into crypto, brother, I'm going to tell you right now, there may be a time you never see another damn dollar XRP or $10 XRP. If anything that Ripple said, I'm going to stay with Ripple for a second because that's one coin that I know where they put project. Like, I don't know what they said. Well, XTC, I don't know if XTC ever came out or HBAR said, we built this coin to be a $10,000 coin. Ripple, Joe Katz, the company has stated very openly that coin is built to be a $10,000 coin. The VTHO group that did their evaluation on XRP said by 2030, that's only 6.4 months away. I'm sorry, 6 years and 4 months, 6.4. 6 years and 4 months away, that it has the potential of being 25 to 35,000 per coin, predicated off the potential of adoption that it can have. If they're only 10% right, if Ripple and I only use XRP because I don't know any other company that's quoted that. I know that Kathy Wood at ARK Investment, I know that Michael Saylor over at Microsoft Strategy, they said Bitcoin will hit $1 million. Kathy Wood said 1.4 to 1.7 by 2030. Michael Saylor says that not only is Kathy Wood, my friend, right, he said, what did he say? He said, I see the potential into the millions. And then he gave an example. He said, who was it? Raw Powell said it. If Bitcoin, if it gets this adoption, it can hit 5 million. It can hit 10 million. Guys, you got to understand how much money is sitting out there right now that's not even in crypto. A mustard seed is what we got right now. A mustard seed compared to what's out there. So if this money starts falling into crypto, there's going to be a time Bitcoin will blow past 100,000. You'll never see 100,000 again. You'll never see it again. Based off of the adoption. Based off the use case. So when you go into XRP, if XRP ever hits, if they're all wrong, let's just say, for an example, Ripple's wrong, the VTHO group and all these brilliant, intelligent people are wrong, and they get all the adoption in the world they need, but they only hit 10% of what these brilliant people are talking about with this tremendous use case of solving one of the biggest problems globally, if they're 10% right. If they're only 10% right. That's $1,000 Bitcoin. Or in Bilal's case, $25,000, $35,000. That's a $2,500 to $3,500 XRP. What would that do for you? And then my question is, let's say they're 1% right. Let's say they're all smoking. What's that old song back in the day? Smoking. What's that? Some Indo. Good Lord. Let me stop. Good Lord. I don't want to promote anything like that. Let's say they're all 1% right. If Ripple is 1% right, that's a $100 Bitcoin. If the VTHO group is 100% right by 2030, that's a $250 to $350 XRP. So it's either that's a $100 XRP or a $250 to $350 XRP. What does that do for your life? That changes some things. So then my question would be, as everything is more stable and less volatile as it gets more adoption, where do you put your money? You're going to stick it all in stable? Hell no. I'm not. I'm not telling you what you should do, but I want my money to grow. So through this whole process, as we go into these different bull markets and bear markets, I'm going to start dollar cost averaging back out of my assets, right? So 25, 25, 50 is how I take profit. I dollar cost averaging 70, 20, 10. Well, 70, 20, 10 is the premise that I use. And then I dollar cost averaging to the 70, 20, 10s based off of where they fall. 70 even, 70 plus minus, 20 even, 20 plus minus. 10 even, 10 is plus minus, and that's predicated off the asset and the likelihood of the success of the asset based off the teams, the use case utilities and all that kind of stuff, right? The roadmaps and if they're meeting those things or whatever, right? The problem that they solve and everything. That's my 70, 20, 10. But the 25, 25, 50 take profit, I'm going to also 25, 25, 50 put those assets aside into stablecoin and into Bitcoin or asset like that. Because I want my money to grow. There's a certain amount of money that will sit in the XRP until I feel it's time to get out. So I told you guys before that I've got different bags of different assets. I got my big bag of XRP, my medium bag of XRP, and my small bag of XRP. And they're all predicated off when I'm going to take profit and then where that money is going to go. So the point I'm trying to make, guys, as we end this, and I know I'm rambling on, is I think at some point all of you guys are going to own Bitcoin if you're smart. I think everybody here will own a Bitcoin or maybe multiple Bitcoins. Think about that. Anthony Weiner, you become a millionaire right now. If the next bull market puts you're telling me you're not going to stick some of that money in a Bitcoin for the future where it can go? Of course. I think everyone's going to dollar cost average into Bitcoin because they understand the potential of where it's going. Bitcoin's not going to hit $1 million in this bull run. It might hit $100,000. Who knows? But if I make $1 million, you don't think I'm dollar cost averaging to that Bitcoin, even if it's 100,000, because the potential is millions. So as my money grows, some people might say, I'm gonna just put it all. I'm gonna get 5 million, and I'm getting out. I'm gonna get a stable coin. I'm gonna be rich. But then what do you do for income? How does your money grow? Right, JC? JC knows what I'm talking about. How does your money grow? So if let's say for example I make $10 million with XRP. Let's just say hypothetically, right? I'm going to have some of that that's going to stay in XRP. I'm going to have some of that in Bitcoin. I'm going to have some of that in stable. And the stuff that I have in XRP, I may increase my bags because if we take past, let's say $10, and we go back down to, let's say $4, it's possible $5 before we continue back up, I'm going to reinsert that money. I'm going to reinsert some of that money so that when it goes up, I've already got more XRP than I had before. So that what does it do? It allows me to have bigger profit taking. Right? My 25, 20, 50 is going to be even bigger as time goes on. And guess what? You're going to look up, and Shane Sullivan, a lot of you guys are going to look up and say, you know what? I own a Bitcoin. I got 2 Bitcoin. I got 10 Bitcoin. Because your Bitcoin's going to grow. Your assets are going to grow. And in my opinion, what I would do for me, not for you guys, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm going to take my profits and I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into what? Real estate. I'm a dollar cost average into properties, which is what I did already. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm a dollar cost average into other assets. You guys got to remember, I only started with 15 grand. You think I'm where I'm at because I just put everything and say, oh, I'm rich, 15 grand. No. This whole system I'm talking about, all of a sudden I got 1 Bitcoin, 2 Bitcoin. That's what you start dollar cost averaging into assets. You start dollar cost averaging into property. You start dollar cost averaging into all these different things. The next thing you know, you might dollar cost average into Crow because Crow might be 50 cents, but you know it's got to be the potential $5. So when you're taking profit, and in my opinion, you're holding that profit, if you're smart, in a stable coin, looking for more dips to reinsert, to go up and take profit. And then sometimes when you take that profit, you're not going to put it back into a coin. You're going to take that and put it on the side for your family. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take out 500,000 here. And me and my wife, I told my wife that I'm going to take out 500,000 here, and we can go do some fun stuff with that and live and this and that, and then I'll have the rest of it running. And it dips again, I'll buy in. But since I bought in with, let's say I took $1 million off the table and then I held it in stable coin, and the market dropped. Well, if I can go buy back in for that same position for $300,000, that left me $700,000 in positive income, a positive money. So I might, out of that $700,000, I might leave $500,000 stable. And guess what? I just made myself $300,000, but I got the same amount of assets I had when I start taking profit. Come on now, anybody hear what I'm saying? JC knows what I'm talking about. Damn it, you know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm done. That's it. So that's my top 10, guys. If you guys checked out the coins, the biggest thing out of this that I would tell you guys is this: don't spread yourself too thin. Be realistic, guys. You know, look, each and every one of you guys mean something to me. If you're here, you either extended family or you're really close family like JC that we've developed a relationship. And some of you guys that we've developed, like Iron Man, we got really, really close. Some of you guys will probably get closer in time as we get to meet each other and we get to hug each other and we get to break bread like me and Tails. Me and Tails broke bread. That's my man, right? So the more and more we get to hang out, the closer to family. And I'm gonna tell you guys what, I plan on having a big. I'm gonna tell you. Let me say this, guys. Please stay with me. You know why I don't care about my family getting that big on this whole show? I mean, if it does, great. But I'm always gonna have my core. You guys will always be that core. You will always be that core. Because when this damn thing does explode, oh man, we all going on, 68Jay taking care of it. I mean, we all going to do something phenomenal. We're going to have something so everyone has a goal. You know what my goal is? And I told my wife this, I think my wife is still on here. I said, my goal is, anybody know what a white elephant event is? Or they call it the white elephant event? Where you bring people in and you pick out gifts. Anybody did that before? In the comments, have you ever done that before? Leave that in the comment. Have you done that before where you have like a white elephant event and people come in and they pick prizes and you can steal the prize from people and all that stuff? I told myself, I want to have a $500,000 white elephant event. That's just my goal. So the point I'm trying to make, guys, is that, and I don't say that. I'm saying like I love the fact of how big our family is because, man, I just love taking this journey with you guys. I love seeing and being intimate with each and every one of you guys in a respectable way. But the fact that we're just so close as a family, man, I really appreciate, love you guys. And I say everything that I say to you guys. Yeah, we've done it. We've done it every year. We missed the last couple of years, but we were doing it when we were with our kids. We were doing it every year for like several years. We love it. It's a fun game. But my thing is, I want to have cars there. I want to have motorcycles, boats. It's gonna be like I got my own goals, my own plans. Not everybody's gonna have my plans and goals, but that's just me. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying, guys, be careful. Thank you for being here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Go over to the Twitter. Let me see that you're supporting the channel on YouTube as well. And just be careful, guys. Don't go out there. If I can leave anything for you guys right now as I get ready to leave is don't go out there investing in things with a bunch of hopium. Don't go out there and put everything you got in some crazy Chicago coin because it got 15 zeros. And then when everyone else is on here screaming that XRP is a certain dollar amount or something changed or off at XTC or whatever, that you missed the boat. I'm not saying there's a lot of great 10% in my 70-20-10 project. There's VLOs, there's VRAs, there's a bunch of great projects with extraordinary potential. Zilicas and ones, and there's so many projects. But think about things in a strategy that you say, hey, I want to maximize the next bull. I want to maximize the gains that I can get out of the next bull run, and then take profit. And with those profits, then you can go in and get into the other assets and continue that on until you have massive bags in many things. Just don't spread yourself so thin that you don't get the rewards or the blessings that can come to you because you're chasing one-hit wonders. Because you're trying to knock it out of the park overnight. This is a process. I've been in this since 2017. You hear many people like Six8Jay and many others, crypto tales have been around this for a long time. So don't try to hit home runs overnight, guys. I want to see you guys win. And I know nobody wants to show up to a XRP party and hear everybody else going, woohoo! And you going, man, I'm still waiting for doggone, I'm still waiting for, what the hell is it called? Let's just say Chicago coin. I don't want to name one out. I'm still waiting for Chicago coin. It's going to hit. I'm telling you guys. I'm going to be here next time. I'm going to still dance, but I'm drinking water because I can't get no. Let me stop because I would treat you anyway. The point I'm making is just be careful, guys. Much love. I'm being silly. Much love to you guys. Greatest family. I appreciate you guys. We got some big plans. Like, my wife is here and she'll tell you that I never talk about nothing. If I say I've done something, I've done it. If I say I've been on the biggest stages, my celebrity friends, the money I make, the money I got, or if I say what I'm going to do for this family or the plans that I got, one of my biggest motivations, I tell my wife, I can't wait to have my elephant game. And I want it to be, depends on when I take profit and how this next market goes. It'd either be $250,000 or a $500,000 Y elephant game. I can't wait. So God bless each and every one of you guys. Look forward to seeing you guys, Mayana. Until next time, your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay. We out. Peace.